Welcome back everybody, my name is Warrior009 and this is the Tekkit Experiment. I have not put up an episode in the last few days, mostly because of the holidays, and I hope everybody had a really nice holiday, whether it was Christmas or any of the other Kwanzaa, Hanukkah was a while ago, and Happy New Year's. I hope everybody had a great time. Hopefully everybody was healthy and well during the holidays. I know a couple of my friends were sick and it kind of sucked, but it's kind of funny at the same time, the one break that they get. But hopefully everybody had a good holiday. I really enjoyed my week off. Now I can come back, I can do the Tekkit Experiment, I can do Minecraft, I can do some other series. It kind of just gave me the 1 week that I needed to take off. I needed to refresh myself. We've been going pretty hard since about May or so, when we first started all of these things. So it was really good just to almost shut it down for a week and just kind of reset. And now that it's the new year, now we can jump back into the Tekkit Experiment. We can do more things, and I have a couple things to show you guys, but today's episode is going to show you the updated project wall, and I forgot to put the other thing up here, but we're going to be upgrading the Klein Stars. I already have the Klein Star Dre, whatever you want to call it, but there's a couple more upgrades to the Klein Stars. Now, the main reason I'm doing this and not doing Railcraft or anything like this today, or anything else today, is because the Klein Star Omega, we need it for a couple of things coming up in the future. Whether that's the gem armor, which somebody pointed out in the comments that gem armor, you can actually find it in the recipe book thing. So instead of just typing gem armor like this where it won't come up, you actually need to type it by the name of the armor piece itself. Like the pants or leggings for the gem armor is called gravity greaves, and if I don't do that, if I click away and I show the recipe, we need Klein Star Omegas, and as you guys can see, there's 25 million EMC in this, so they take quite a bit. But I'm gonna show us how to make all the way up to hopefully the Omega. I'm going to try to at least, but there's a little bit of math behind it. With the Omega, we need 1,364 diamonds and 10,912 Mobius fuel. So that's a lot. That's why I'm glad I made this, even though this is technically kind of cheating. It's making me a shit ton of Mobius fuel. So we'll be doing that today. It's going to be a little bit longer episode probably, because I need to show a lot of Klein Stars. I'm going to show the original one, even though you've probably already seen how to make the original Klein Star Ein. I'm going to show the Zwei again, then the Dre, whatever, Veer, Sphere, and Omega. So we're going to go through the progression. We're going to try to get to Omega today. If not, I'll throw it in another episode when we do gem armor, or there's a couple other things too that really need the Omega Klein Star. So, and then it's always good to have one, because once you have one, then you can use the energy condensers and make more if you need to. You don't have to go through the entire progression. So we're going to do that today, and I'm going to show you guys the updated. I made a new project wall, so we're still going to do this. We're still going to do the on today's episode thing, even though I screwed that up already. But I made a new little project wall back here, and this is going to be really up to you guys on what you want to see. So I have minor projects and I have major projects. Major projects are going to take more than one episode, obviously. Some of these are going to take a week, some of these are going to take a month. So it's going to be kind of like, if you want to see one thing, whether it's, where's the one that, Red Power Sorting Facility. That's not going to be easy. That's going to be a 3 or 4 episode piece. So if you guys want to see that and you want to see it straight through, tell me that you want to see that straight through. Computercraft's kind of up there. I'm still learning it, but that's probably going to be piecemeal along with Railcraft's around here somewhere. Railcraft. Continue Railcraft right underneath it. So these will probably get pieced together, but we'll work on that. Gem armor is obviously going to take a while, because there's more things that I need to show other than just straight armor progression. EMC farms, those aren't that difficult. I don't know why I put those in major projects. Those are probably only a 1 episode thing unless we make multiple ones. So equivalent exchange rings, I'm making episodes on those. That's going to be kind of a mini series type thing, so that's underneath major projects. But then minor projects, like I said, are going to be like a 1 episode thing, whether it's rebuilding a combustion engine room, update the Klein Stars, which I'm hoping this is a minor project. This very well could turn into a major project. Transport a nuclear facility, that's pretty easy. EMC farm again with sugarcane or cactus, that's not too bad. Lamps are cool, like those right. I hope what's my caps lock? Caps lock is my zoom button. So these are lamps, but there's multiple colors, and you guys probably saw it in the little Christmas holiday episode thing that I showed. Updating mining quarries, animal farms using red power. Now there's a couple different things. There's a chicken farm where you can get the eggs. I don't know if you use block breakers. I don't think you use block breakers. There's another thing in red power that can like suck up eggs. And then with cows, there's another machine in red power that performs a function, which you can put a bucket in and it gets milk. So we can show you that. What else? Add more coke ovens. I'd like to make like an entire string or an entire facility using coke ovens. And that wouldn't be too bad. So that'd be just a little short episode. So if you guys have any suggestions on minor projects or major projects other than what you see here, I'm going to try to sit here for a second so you guys can see this and I can even read through. Computer craft, red power sorting facility, bone meal blaze powder, EMC farm, equivalent exchange rings, automated farming, more nuclear plants, facilities, things. I'd like to do that. Gem armor, railcraft, build a new oil refinery. So we have the little one that's over there on the other side of this big building. I'd like to make a more sophisticated one. And a nether lava facility. Those are major projects. If you guys have any more, leave a suggestion and even like put in parentheses major project, or I'll probably have a pretty good idea of what I'm going to need to do it, so I can either put it in major projects or minor projects. And then under minor we have rebuild the combustion engine room. That's a simple thing. Update Klein Stars, which I'm going to try to do today. Transport it to the nuclear facility. That's very easy. Sugarcane cactus EMC farm. That could be a major project, but we'll see. Show lamps, that's very easy. Coke ovens is very easy. This might take a little bit of time. Animal farm. Mining quarries, like just adding quarries, especially once we make the red power facility. We're going to need more. UU matter conversion plant. So I'd like to take the UU matter because I can show you guys in a second. And one of mine got knocked off of here. One of my major projects is going to be a solar panel factory. So you guys have mentioned this before, and I've really wanted to do it and just haven't really had time to do it, but it's going to be another huge building like this, and it's going to have automated crafting benches and all those cool things, and I want to make it so that you can start off with just the simple materials, whether that's wood, iron, coal dust, and glass and stuff like that, completely automated. So it's going to be a very large project, but I want to make it so you can go from one solar panel all the way up to a high voltage solar array. So that's going to be really cool once I can get that done. But that needs to go under major projects, which we can do right now. If I can spell, and I have caps lock on because of the zoom. Solar panel factory. So like I said, if you guys have any suggestions, whether it's a minor project, major project, or something else you want to see, let me know. I could put it on this wall. I could put your name underneath it if you'd like. If I go back and I see that, oh, this person said to do computer craft, I can put your name under computer craft. Obviously first person. And if I get it wrong, I'm sorry, but that's going to be kind of the new way we're going with Tekkit, with the Tekkit Experiment. You guys have suggestions, and I do it. I show you guys how to do these things, because you've probably seen a lot of these in other episodes, and they might not go into as much detail, but hopefully I can do it better, or if not better, just show you guys more, so you guys can understand more. But for today, for the Klein Stars, we need a lot of Mobius fuel and a lot of diamonds. So we have both of these things making Mobius fuel. I can always take some red matter. We have a bunch of red matter. I think I've read that it only takes less than a stack of red matter, so if we come into a pinch, I can just use some of this up. But we're going to need a lot. Lots of diamonds, which I don't know how many diamonds I actually have. I think we have a few. But 21 stacks worth? I don't... 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. We have almost 21 stacks. We'll go check the other diamond thing, and then I can show you the UU matter, this is why I want to make a UU matter conversion plant. There's so many things that you can make with UU matter, and so then I can make a couple mass fabricators, get a couple of these running, and then just have these being converted into cocoa beans. Or I think I determined that there is 34 different things you can make with UU matter, so it'd be cool to have an entire building full of stuff just making different UU matter things. So we can do that, but once again, that'd be a major project. We'll take these diamonds. This thing's been trucking for a good month now. At least a month. But like I said, for the Klein Stars, we need 21 stacks of diamonds and 170 stacks worth of Mobius fuel. That's a lot. That's not something that people have around just sitting around. So this is why I wanted to do this first, because of the things that we're going to need the Omega for. Once you make one, like I said, then you can use the... Oh my god, I don't know what these things are called. Oh, what's it called? What's it called? What's it called? Condenser. You can use the condenser to make more. So when we do gem armor and we need 4 of these things, you can just throw it in the condenser and throw... I'm sure most of you, if you're following along with the series, have a lot of materials just sitting around, whether that's red matter, dark matter. Let's say you have an entire chest of silver, an entire chest of tin. You can just take that stuff and just chuck it in there. And that's really what the energy condenser's for. At least that's what I believe it's for, is for the major things, so that you can just take whatever you have extra and just make it into something major, like a major project that you need, whether that's the Omega, whether it's something that's just something that takes a very long time to make by yourself. But hopefully we can start off with making at least some of these. I'd like to do it in the project table. If I determine that it's going to be a lot easier for me to just start condensing a bunch of this crap, then I'll do that. But we'll start off by putting a lot of this away so that I have enough room. The problem is I don't know if they stack. I want to say they don't stack. Hopefully they do. But we're just going to put all this stuff away really quick. Hopefully in a... Of course I have like no chests that are built for any of this stuff. Electric. Okay. So put that there. Advanced alloy should go outside, but we'll throw it in there for now. Red alloy. Copper goes there. Bones is good. Okay. So then we need our diamonds. Put a bunch of these in here. So most of you guys know already how to make the original Klein Star, and if you don't, you're gonna see it. So we need another stack here. So to just make a simple Klein Star, the very first one, which is an iron, put a diamond in the middle and Mobius fuel surrounding it, and it will make you one Klein Star iron. Now this only holds 50,000 EMC, so when you charge it up using the relays that I showed you from a few episodes ago, and we've already gotten those up to the Mark III energy collectors and relays, that's how you can charge it up. You can also charge it up, I believe, using a transmutation tablet, but I'm pretty sure you can, because you can put it in the fuel. But if not, the easiest way to do it is through the relays. So if you guys don't know how to do the relays, just go back a few episodes. You'll see one that says Mark III energy collectors and relays. There's also a Mark II energy collectors and relays, and then there's a Mark I energy collectors and relays. It's probably not going to be called Mark I, but if you guys need to know how to make those, I have episodes. Just look it up on the channel. I can even put a link somewhere, and I'll try to do that. But if not, it's very easy to find. But just a simple iron. This is how you make it. This is the only way you can make it. So, and they don't stack. That's gonna suck. But luckily enough, we have 2 project tables here. So we're gonna need a lot of these. I don't even. How many do I need? 1,364 of these things. Yeah, and that's 2, 4, 6, 8. And this can only hold 18. So we're on our way. Actually, it'd be really nice to have a bunch of these project tables. Let me actually make a couple of these. That way we can like get all these done in. How do I make these? Crafting table, chest. That's pretty easy. If you guys didn't know how to make a project table, now you do. So we'll make 4 of these? 5. 4 or 5. We need Einswein, and let's make 5. 5 of those. We need 5 chests. Not gonna have enough. Need more wood. That. So like I said, this very well could run into a 40, maybe even an hour episode. So just stay with me. I thought I would hopefully put out at least a good starter video for the new year. 5 chests. What else do we need? More wood, more stone. Okay. Also, I've been watching a couple other YouTubers, and there's a new, I don't know if it's brand new, but it's newer. There's something called Feed the Beast. I know somebody mentioned it in the comments before, and I just kind of, I didn't blow off the comment, but I knew about it, and I just didn't really think about it that much. But there is something that's like Tekkit. It's called Feed the Beast. There's different things in it though that I'd like to hopefully try out one day. So I'd like to start doing that eventually. That'd be kind of cool to do. So that's another series idea. Okay. So we have Eins there. We'll have the Zweis there. God, this could be. But sorry, I'm kind of trying to keep my focus here. The Feed the Beast thing. I'd like to try it out by myself first, and then see how to do it, because it is pretty similar to Tekkit, but there are some different things. So I'd like to try it out by myself. If I realize that it's different enough than Tekkit, then I might start a different series on it just to start it. Or at least just try it out and show people it. So if you guys want to see that, just let me know and I can try my best here. Okay, so we have 4 of these. Now this is the 3rd step? 2nd step. The Zweis is the 2nd step. So the Zweis hold 200,000 EMC when you charge it up. I have the dry, whatever you want to call it. That's the 3rd step up. This has 800,000. Oh my god, this is going to take forever. Okay, so those are Eins, Dreis, Zweis are gonna go there, or Zweis. And if I keep botching up the names, just hopefully you can deal with it for. That's not it. There we go. Ein. Where'd my Dre go? There's that. Okay. Zwei. Put that there. More Eins. Ooh, this is gonna take a long time. Get more of these. Get these. Zwei. Really need to get rid of all this stuff in my inventory though. Put that away. Put all the wood. More wood. Lots more wood. Stone away. There was something else in there too. What was that? Oh, machine block. Don't know why I have a machine block. Panels can go. They should go back in here. Bones need to go down here. In the miscellaneous chest. Okay. So then the irons go in here. Those make those ways. Okay, so then we take one of these. No, I didn't want to do that. Damn it. Why did... Okay. So anyways. So this is the first step. Second step, so we have the... That's making Zwis. That's making Drays, Veers, Spheres, Omegas. So we don't need this one, but just leave it there for the time being. Put more of that in there. Oh, this is funny. By the way, this is probably the least efficient thing to do, but I wonder why it keeps doing that. Usually it keeps the recipe in there and then it just uses the stuff that's down here, but maybe if there's not enough it won't do it. So we need to make 4 of those again. Then put those in there. Makes a dry, which is what I have right now. This holds 800,000 EMC and requires 16 of the irons, so total EMC and diamonds, and I'm reading the Tekkit wiki, so I'm just kind of like looking back and forth. So if I freeze on this screen for a second, that's what I'm doing. I'm just reading up really fast. What I run out of? Okay. And this is the most, or least efficient way to be doing this. Why does it keep doing that? It's really annoying, actually. Because I should just be able to do that. Zoe. Oh my god. So much EMC. Get one of those. One of those. Get that. And that. So, if I was smart, I would just do this. I would take the tray, put it in there. Let's just start throwing crap in there. One stack of diamonds gives me about 1 3/8, almost 1.5 drays, whatever. Holy crap. Okay, so we're gonna scrap this idea. We're just gonna start condensing stuff because that's a hell of a lot easier. So we'll come back over here, we'll grab more of our Mobius fuel that we can just chuck in the condenser. Well, actually, I'll make... Oh, that's gonna take forever. I can't do that. I'd be here. This would be like a 6-hour episode if I just kept doing that, because I need to make 1,364 of those things. Take those 2. So this is going to be making a Veer, which holds 3.2 million EMC. Holy crap! What else do I need? We should just grab some of this red matter and just get this done with quick. Just a stack of red matter. That should go through it very fast. Only makes 2? Are you serious? Well, that'll make us our Veer, which would be the next step up. Okay, so then we can take that out, put the Veer in. Then... Oh, you can't. Oh, that sucks. Wonder why you can't do that. Wow, 4 red matter. Okay, so if you make too many, be careful because you can't recondense it. That's kind of an issue. But we need... Whoa, shit. Well, if anybody wants a veer, I'm selling them. Okay, so we have... Crap. Well, I needed 4 anyways, so I guess... Guess we'll be making some of these. So this is the sphere. This is the second to last tier. These hold how much? 12.8 million EMC. This is just ridiculous. Okay, so veer. 2 spheres. I need 2 more veers. Okay. That's a veer. No! Oh, I did it again. Okay. Well, I'll have one for Buster when he comes back, if he ever comes back. And I don't know why it does that. But that's our 2 spheres. I have a veer. And that's 1 omega. 1 omega is worth 25,165,824 EMC. It holds, like in terms for this, like if you want to charge it up, it holds 51,200,000 EMC. Requires 1,024 ions. So to make all of that together, like in the progression, it took 1,364 ions worth, which was 1,364 diamonds, 10,912 Mobius fuel, which equals 21 stacks of diamonds and 171 stacks, or 170.5 stacks of Mobius fuel. So needless to say, this thing sucks to make. Unless you have red matter or a bunch of stuff to just blow through. But like I said, we need omegas for the gem armor. We need the omegas for some super... I think there's a ring that involves 3 rings and an omega. I could be wrong. I know there's one ring that involves an omega that I know of. That we'll be making. And that's why we made this. Once again, I can go through the progression really fast though, just because this went a little bit faster once I decided to condense it and not just make every single one individually, because that would have taken forever. So there's 6 Klein Stars. There's the Ein, Zwei, Dre, Veer, Sphere, Omega. Omega is the biggest one. Like I said, the Ein holds 50,000 EMC, so if you're flying around or using the Swift Wolf or using some of your tools that would take EMC, Klein Stars are by far the easiest thing to use, other than carrying redstone or coal or anything like that. You don't really want to be doing that. You want to be using your Klein Stars. It's a lot simpler. And then when you're looking for coal or whatever, you're like, oh my god, I just blew through 3 stacks of coal flying around. Instead, you could just have a Klein Star and be going off of that. So the Klein Star Ein holds 50,000. Zwei holds 200,000. Dry holds 800,000. Veer holds 3.2 million. Sphere holds 12.8 million. And the Omega holds 51.2 million EMC. So I'll show you. I'm sure this is going to take forever to charge up. We're using our relays over here. So this is our charging relay if you haven't seen this before. And this only holds, how much does this hold? This only holds 10 million. So it's going to take 5. Oh my god. Look, we just passed 1 million EMC and it hasn't even made a blip on the thing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this only holds 10 million. This relay Mark 3 relay. So it'll take essentially 5 relays full. A little bit more than that actually, because it's 51.2. So take, how many would it take? It would take just a little bit more than 5 to fill this entire Omega. Luckily enough, when you make the gem armor and stuff, it doesn't need to be filled. So if you don't have the ability to like make the collectors, or let's say you're on a server and I know some servers don't allow collectors because it's essentially free EMC out of the sun. So some servers I know do not allow this. If it doesn't, then good luck. Good luck ever filling one of these if you need to. But as you guys should be able to see the number that's counting down next to Klein Star Omega. I can't move my mouse up because it'll move the thing, but like it's at 870 now, 865. So it's going to take almost 860 seconds, roughly. It's not perfectly synced up to a second, but to charge this thing up. So it's going to take a very, very long time. And I don't know how to make this any more efficient. This relay, I don't think I can. Because over here, these are all hooked up into a condenser. So there's relays on each side, and you can only... Yeah, I don't know how to make this more efficient. There very well might be a way, but... Let's see what this does after this runs out. Oh, it goes so much slower. So this only has 10 million in it. Oh my god. So we're only a fifth of the way there. So I could probably leave this up for a week. No, probably not a week. It'd probably only take a day or so to fill up. But you would never need to fill it up again probably, so that's the good news. So now that we made the Omegas, now we can kind of move on to a couple of the rings. There's a couple more things I need to do before I show you gem armor. I know a lot of people want to see gem armor. It's not the easiest thing to do, as you guys can see with the Omegas. You're going to need an Omega for each piece of gem armor, so that's 4 Omegas. That's not easy to make. That's 100 million. 100 million EMC. You don't have that just sitting around anywhere. So I don't even have that sitting around anywhere, and I've been doing this for a while. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. Hopefully you learned something from the Klein Stars. Now that we've made, like I said multiple times this episode, now that we've made every single one, now I can move on to higher tier things. Because what I really like to do is show every single piece before I go and do it. So instead of just going and saying, oh, I'm going to make gem armor today, and saying, oh, you need these 4 things to make the helmet. Actually, I'll get the helmet up right now. It's called the Abyss helmet. So there's 4 things that you need for the helmet. The red matter helmet, which I've shown you. Now that we've shown an Omega, and hopefully that does not mean it needs to be charged. If it does, I'm screwed. The Evertide amulet, which I have not shown you, and the soul stone, which I have not shown you. Instead of just making this and saying, oh, you need these 4 things and making it, I like to go through every single piece and show you how to make the red matter helmet, which I have shown you. Show you how to get up to a Klein Star Omega. Show you how to make an Evertide amulet, and then show you how to make a soul stone, and then make the Abyss helmet. So some people don't like the pace of the series, but this is how I want to do it. I want to have it step by step so that there's no true questions like oh, how did he make this, or what do I need to make this? I want everything to be kind of in line so that random people can come and show up and see that, oh, for this I need to do this, and this, and I'll be done. Not, oh, this is how he made it. How do I go, now I need to go look at 6 other videos and then type into YouTube or Google, like, how do I make a Klein Star Omega? I show you how to do that. So this is how I like to do things. This is how things are going to keep going. And like I said with the suggestion wall, that's how the major projects are going to work. It's going to be a very step-by-step process. That's why they're called major projects. That's why it's going to take more than 1 episode. Luckily enough, Update Klein Stars only took 1 episode, so now we can essentially take that off the wall. And I mean, it's going to be kind of a mix, and it's really going to come up to what you guys want to see. Whether you want to see me to just do 5 straight episodes and finish a red power sorting facility, or whether you want me to do 1 episode where I start the red power sorting facility and then show you lamps or something of that nature where it's like going back and forth. Or like I said, if you want more railcraft, do more railcraft. If you want just a straight 3-4 episodes of just pure railcraft so that it can be finished off, I can do that. That way it's a little bit more condensed and we're not jumping from subject to subject. That's what I would personally like to do, but it's really up to what you guys want to see. I know you guys want to see more Tekkit. That's what I'm trying to bring you guys more Tekkit, but just now it's the new year, now I don't have as many things going on, so hopefully I can bring you guys more episodes. But hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Hopefully you learned something. You learned how to make the Omegas, so now that we can go on to more advanced things, and then you guys don't have to ask what's an Omega. But if you guys did enjoy the episode, leave a like, click on the like button, make it a favorite, share it with your friends. It really helps me out on that end. It gets it out to more people. And like I said, if you have a suggestion, leave a comment. Leave it saying minor project, major project. You can leave something on my Twitter at Warrior009HD, and I will see it. Hopefully I become more involved over the next week or so, so if you guys do have comments, I will see them. But hopefully you enjoyed the episode, and have a nice day.